Today we will go to the accounting payables. Just go and click on accounting payables. Accounting payables are nothing but which you are paying to your supplier or a vendor. So all those payables will be shown in the account payable home page. So maximum the payables will be linked, like we need to pay to our supplier, to our vendors. We also have the inventory supplier and a non-inventory supplier. So you can see all the supplier details and the vendor details over here. You can also create a new supplier by clicking on the plus icon, and you can also create a new vendor. You can see all the supplier invoices in this page. You can also go through supplier credit memos. Click on search. Let me click on all. So you can see how many supplier credit memos that you have created. If you're having a consignment location also, you can check the consignment location delivery slips. And you can also go through the consignment payables, like how much you should be payable to your consignment location, showroom or a warehouse. You can also create a supplier credit memo here itself. Let me create a supplier credit memo. ABC supplier memo of $500. Today's date. Let me just go and from which account. Save and view credit memo. Now you have created a credit memo for your supplier. And now if we go back to the payables home, for returning any of your products, first you need to create a supplier credit memo or a vendor credit memo. So if you go and click on inventory returns, you can see how many supplier credit memos that you have created till now. You can also go through the invoice numbers, and if you click on the invoice number, it will take you to the invoice page. And now for a vendor, you can also check the vendor POs, vendor bills, and bills from multiple vendors. You can create a vendor PO and vendor bill and bill from multiple vendor POs, and credit memo also can be created here itself. And you can also create a statements for this vendor, and you can also check unapproved vendors PO, and the admin will be having the access to approve the POs. So once they approve the POs, it will be moving to the open vendor POs, and all the vendor POs will be listed in vendor POs. This both the suppliers and vendors will be shown in the AP, complete AP of a vendor and a supplier as you select the date. So I'm just selecting as of now for both the locations. Click on view report, And if you click on view report, you can see all the supplier and vendors payables in this sheet. If you scroll down completely, you can see how much amount to be paid. And this shows the duration. It is between 1 to 30 days, 31 to 60 days, 61 to 90 days, more than 90 days. You can also export this report to the Excel, or you can print them. If you want to categorize how much to be paid for the vendor and how much to be paid for the supplier, in that case you can just go and click on aged payable vendors. So you can go through all the APs of the vendors. If you scroll down, you can see the total amount that to be paid to the vendors. And if you go and click on aged payable suppliers, so you can see all the aged payables that you should be paying to your supplier. And if you scroll all the way down, you can see the exact amount that to be paid. And you can also export these, the vendor payable and the supplier payables, to the Excel and to the print. You can also go through the aged payables aging summary, like how many days it has been. The duration days also can be exported, like the name AB Distribution LLC. Current we have to pay 44,827. Over 1 to 30 days we have to pay $30,352, where in 30 to 61 days we didn't pay anything, and 61 to 90 days we have paid. Over 90 days the bill is 177,864.63, where you can see the balance amount that to be paid. Aging summary for a vendor. The aging summary here is for both the supplier and the vendor, where you can click on the AP aging summary. This is only for vendor. You can see all the vendors aging. And if you click on AP aging summary supplier, you can see the suppliers aging. And you can also click on inventory suppliers, where it will show you only the payables of your suppliers. And if you want to select the date of, it will be showing all your suppliers payables. And this will be showing your non-inventory vendors payables. So once this is done, if you come here and click on the payments, you can view how many payments has been done till now. And you can also click on the bank account drop down and select from which account how many payments has been done. Let me go click on the bank account. From undeposited funds accounts, we have two payments done to our PC Holdland Inc. and Test Supplier. So you can also sort according to your bank account, or you can just click on all, where you can see all the payments till now. And clear this, click on all. You can also go and add a new payment for your inventory supplier. Let me take a supplier All Tile Inc., where his location is in Dallas. Let me change the location. Let me pay $3,000 to my supplier for the invoice 1256. Once this is done, it will auto apply to your payment. Now just go and click on save and view payment. So this payment has been done to that supplier. You can go back and click on payments, and you can see here for the today's date and type is supplier and pay is Altai link, and the bank and the method, the location and the amount. Sorry. The same way you can also create a payment for the non-inventory vendor. You can also create a payment to your customer. And if you come and click on batch payments, for example, for AB distribution, you want to make multiple payments. Now I'm doing this two payments. If you come here and select your bank account, oh, now if you click on pay, so you can see a pop-up called selected invoices are paid. Please continue to make other payments. So now these two are shown as paid. So if you refresh this page, those will be going to the payments for the AB distribution. And if you come and do a quick pay, this will create a payment as well as a bill. Click on to whom do you want to pay, and payment method, invoice number, payment terms and due date. Select the tags what applies to that supplier or vendor. And if you scroll down, go and click on save and view payment. So the payment is created. You can print the payment. You can view the journal, and you can go through all payments from here. And you can see here we have paid to Aniksha vendor with amount $300. So you can create your vendor or a supplier refund. Received from So now if you scroll down and click on the supplier invoice, and if do you want to return the all the products in that invoice, you can just select it from here. If not, you need to go and create a credit memo and then do a refund to your vendor or a supplier. So supplier refund, you can print the supplier refund, you can edit and you can delete them. If the check is bounced back, you can record this as bounce check